the fastest man on skates is here in Demolition Derby 2000. If it turns out to be Tim Washington, I'm going to file a protest. And Broadway Danny Wolf is in the infield right next to the Big Nasty. Broadway?
All right, thank you, Roy. Now we're ready for the men's fastest speed challenge. Who's the fastest male skater in the WSL? The fans voted 70 laps again. And I got to say, usually when you let fans vote, you get some strange results. And maybe none stranger tonight than Big Nasty getting selected from the enforcers to represent them as the fastest. You have jammed a few times in your life.
That's right, Dave. Big Nasty has won a lot of games with the enforcers. And Skinny Minnie and a Miniac right here ain't gonna beat me tonight, okay?
Well, he said Skinny Minnie and the Miniacs aren't going to beat him. What do you think, Rory?
Well, he has a point, but he's going to have to catch him first. Where's Brian Gallagher? He would have been a better pick than Washington, but here we go. And Washington immediately throws to the back of the pack. You know what? He's not even going to bother chasing him. He's just going to stand there like a roadblock and wait for the four guys to come to him.
Well, maybe he's using the Amy Prince strategy. Or maybe not. Oh!
I don't believe that's the Craig strategy. That's the Big Nasty Tim Washington strategy. He knocked down all four jammers.
Well, that's exactly what I mentioned at the time, Rory. Tim Washington deceptively isn't going to beat anybody in a speed race. But when you're going mano-a-mano, or more mono on one Big Nasty, this might be the result, and he's the man to beat right now.
Guess who's ahead? Washington, like a stroll in the park, says there's 2 laps. There's 2 out of the 7. The other guys haven't even completed 1. And he's waiting for it right at that line. He knocks McDaniel, Slopey, Sanders, and Smith all down at once. Washington went down that time too, and now he's mad. And Scott Smith doesn't want to wait around and see what he's mad about. He's going to quit. Smith leaves the track, and Washington goes after him. That leaves things open for one of 3 guys to win the fastest man on skates title. McDaniel gets knocked down. It's Slopey and Mo Sanders leading it right now. Mo Sanders at the right, Eric Slopey at the plate. Sanders goes down, McDaniel catches from behind, and Jason McDaniel all of a sudden has turned on the Jets.
2 left, Roy. 2 left to go, and these guys are all just running on adrenaline and sheer determination.
I wonder if Scott Smith's still alive. Sanders and Slopey collide. McDaniel's going to try and pass him from behind. This is the last lap. He sneaks by into the track, and Jason McDaniel goes low on the track and gets through on the inside to win it. Wow. Jason McDaniel wins the fastest man on skates title.
Congratulations, Jason. I guess you are the fastest skater in the league. You were one of the favorites. How did it feel out there? Talk about the beginning with the Big Nasty.
Big Nasty went out there on the had business on the track with those jammers, but here's a little right farm right there, go backwards on the track. I told them, everybody, they came out here, but put
Remember, Jason, you're in the men's rumble, the 17-man rumble coming up later. We'll see if you can complete the daily double. Oh, there goes Big Nasty and Scott Smith again. Back to you, Rory.
Don't these people see what's going on? Scott Smith, like a scared cat, is still running from the Big Nasty. The evening gown strip-off is coming up next. Now, we've been waiting for this one. So let's meet them right now. And the first one out in an evening gown is Stacy Witt. You remember what happened last time they were women in evening gowns down in the infield, don't you?
That's right, we were in Las Vegas, and it turned into Bedlam. There wasn't much of an evening gown left on anybody. Hopefully we'll have a repeat performance of that night, Rory.
Denise Bowden, resplendent in her black outfit, which she shows a little leg. commercial break. Who wins the evening gown strip-off, and who has the most clothes left at the end? It's kind of one and the same, actually. We'll be right back.
Have a pulse and blood runs through your veins. You are going to love what you're about to see. 5 laps, the evening gown strip-off competition. The rules are pretty simple. The girls will skate 5 laps. When they are finished with their 5th lap, they will come into the infield. The winner is the one who's wearing the most. After 5 laps, which means there's going to be a lot of clothes being pulled off during this evening gown strip-off. We got Lindsey Francis, Amy Craig, Stacy Fletch, Shane Brown, and of course Denise Logan of the Riot. This promises to be one of the most exciting 5 laps. All right, Scott Smith, we see you coming out of the track with some flowers. Wait, I don't think you're one of the competitors in this, Scott Smith. What are you doing out here with the flowers?
See, Denny, it's taken me a long time to find a woman of such caliber, but I've decided that this evening there are to be no more secrets in the WSL. Lindsey Francis, will you marry me?
This is unbelievable. He's got a diamond ring. Look at Scott taking the ring out. A beautiful diamond ring. Shane Brown giving Lindsey a hug.
You know, you have to wonder right now whether or not Scott Smith is doing this to avoid deportation.
To Lindsey Francis, she accepted. Unbelievable surprise here right before the evening gown strip-off. Corey and Al, can you believe this?
No, I can't.
I guess he's Lindsey Smith.
Not yet, thank God. I wonder which funeral he went to pick those up off the ground. Here we go. This is right up your alley, Lee.
Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. He asked if we had a pulse. I just pulsed all over myself.
They're still going to knock each other around. One of the goals is to take off the clothes.
Good for them.
Whoever has the most on at the end wins. After 5 laps, they'll go into the penalty box area and see who's wearing the most clothes. Certainly sounds like a good premise to me.
Absolutely. Oh, what you doing, Stacy? Let's take down the whole crew out on Jim Washington.
Yeah, but she didn't get Shea Brown, and Brown is skating around pretty much unbothered. Boy, look at what Denise Logan has on, or doesn't have on. And Craig and Lindsey Francis. I had a dream like this once. When I first got this job, I thought maybe that's what will happen, and now look.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'll say it again.
A lot of different colors out there. I see Amy Craig looks mighty nice in red. I have no idea how many laps are left.
Who cares? Let him go all day.
Stacy Bliss trying to keep her top on. There's Denise. I don't think she's winning at the moment. If the object is to have the most clothes on. Shea Brown streaking around the track. This is setting new records for lack of uniform, I'll tell you.
Well, Shea Brown's put some back on. That's got to be against the rules, at least in my book.
She's more intent on winning this thing than the others seem to be.
They're going the wrong way.
Doesn't matter. Now Sean Corbin says, no, wait, you can't go that way. So Logan turns around and says, all right, I'll go the other way then.
So how many laps have they made? I'm not sure they're on 4 or 5, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. Amy Craig and Denise Logan, they're teammates, and they're holding each other's hands as they cross the line. Francis and Blitz are still battling each other. Stacy Blitz gets it down the field and grabs those flowers and hits Lindsey Francis over the head good. That must really hurt to get hit over the head with flowers. Well, now they'll all go into that little pen, and we'll see who has on the most clothes. You can watch from here. If glitter counts, Amy Craig wins. Who gets to actually decide who's wearing what? Well, Broadway Danny Wolf's going to take a closer look. Broadway, this is the